Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. You know, when I spoke to Laurel last week, Laurel is that lawyer who specializes in helping people who are looking at seeking amnesty in the US. She made the point, the very, very telling point, that it doesn't matter if you are feeling threatened because of let's say, black African gangs. Okay, that doesn't matter. But where a genocide becomes fact is when a minority group, like the whites in South Africa, are targeted by the government. That is the dividing line. So we're very, very clear on this. When the government starts targeting a minority group, that is genocide. And, you know, Jurgens brought this article to my attention, and it's a very, very important article. I'm going to link it down below this video, and I'm going to also link Laurel's video interview that I had with her, because what the reporter is basically saying is that the ANC government are targeting white people. Let me read you the article. Moletsi Mbeki, who is a political analyst, said, "I'm totally unworried about ANC and EFF propaganda on land expropriation. It has nothing to do with land. It's all about the ANC losing the elections." He was speaking at a Nation of Conservation panel discussion as part of the Nampo Harvest Day in Bothaville. He went on to say, "This is not about land. It is about the loss of votes by the ANC and its little son, the EFF. They think they can bring back the voters who are abandoning the ANC by attacking the white population. It's an attack on the white citizens of South Africa by the ANC. They're using this as a camouflage to attack the white population. It is supported and reinforced by the famous black racist Mr. Julius Malema, who is very eloquent. Malema is actually now leading the ANC's election campaign by attacking white people." Now, there's your genocide. There's your the dividing line that makes something a genocide, and it's a basis of getting amnesty in the US and other countries. Mbeki added that the party was making a mistake building its election campaign around land, as black voters were far more economically literate than they were credited for. He went on to say, "They're not interested in race issues, they're interested in what's happening to the economy. The reason they're abandoning the ANC is precisely because its economic policies have failed. In fact, the ANC's economic policies have led to the deindustrialization of the economy," he said. DA Chief Whip John Steenhuisen said that the agricultural sector has taken a massive battering in the last decade in terms of the drought, and it was exacerbated by poor policy implementation, creating a massive sense of uncertainty in the last few years of the Jacob Zuma presidency. Government must not see commercial agriculture as a bogeyman. They're doing incredible work, far more the government, in empowering small farmers. AfriForum's Callie Creel, who are also part of the panel, said he did not have the luxury of not worrying about the ANC stance around land reform, as his experience with government has been that they make many promises about protecting everyone's right, but they do not follow through. He said, "At the moment, there's an official ANC policy to expropriate without compensation. There's reason for us to take this seriously, not to be alarmist, but to take it seriously and say what we can do to stop this from going ahead. Are we going to sit back and hope for the best? I don't think that's the best way to do it. If you're going to say we want to promote expropriation without compensation, you are acting against the interests of the country. To go elsewhere to stop us becoming Zimbabwe or Cuba, that is an act of patriotism. Of course, there will be people whose blood pressure rises when we do that. But so be it. This is in the interests of the people. All right, there you heard it from the horse's mouth. This is the government attacking the white population in South Africa. Think about it. Don't forget, I will link the article below for you to read, and I'll also link the interview I had with Laurel, where she talks about this very point. Please remember to subscribe to be kept informed, and I hope you have a great evening. Bye for now.